Hello, this is Deshaun from Geek Revolt, and today I'm going to take a quick look at Forza Horizon 2. A new DLC expansion just came out. It's called Storm Island. Just came out of nowhere yesterday. It's for $19.99. It adds a whole new island, a bunch of new championships and all this stuff. So I just wanted to take a quick look at it because Forza Horizon 2 is easily one of my favorite games of 2014. So I just want to take a quick look at this new DLC expansion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into a race real quick, and then I'm just going to probably explore around the island just for a moment. Now the island, it isn't too big, but it's better than nothing. I mean, it's not huge. If you're playing something like The Crew, you'll find it a little small, but it's a decent size. And it's called Storm Island because this whole expansion, it's all about it's all about extreme events. Now, I tried to turn off this music. Hopefully it doesn't get flagged on YouTube. But even though I turned off the music, it still played some of it. Okay, get this race. Yeah, there's a lot of rain in this expansion. And they added a few new event types, but honestly, it's more of the same. You know, they changed the name of some of the events, but it's still basically point-to-point races, you know, lap circuit-based races. Like this one is called Brawl. They added some of these little obstacles in here, but it doesn't really alter the races that much. Now I've completed probably 3 events so far, and I'm enjoying this expansion. It's more of the same, but you know, that's not a bad thing. Because it's like, even though this is a different area, it basically looks like the other place, just with more trees and more rain. Now, if you're a Forza VIP, you can get this for $9.99. I'm not a VIP, so I had to pay 20 bucks. And this isn't included in the season pass, which is kind of weird, but whatever. And this race isn't even close. Probably because I'm playing on the easiest difficulty setting. I normally have a hard time talking and playing. I'll probably bump it up when I do another race. And now this DLC, it also comes with a new bar fine, more speed traps, and some bucket list challenges. Now, I really don't do any of that stuff. Of course, I look for the bar find, but I don't really do the bucket list stuff. I normally just stick to the races.
That was some incredible car control.
I'm at level 97. Hello 98, I guess. Okay. No thanks. Okay, so I just want to show off the side of the map. Let's see. And yeah, this is basically, it's the side of the map. Not too big. Yeah, it's only like 50 roads. I haven't driven on all of them yet. But of course, you know, you can drive through all this area, you know, all this forest. So, yeah, so it's bigger than it looks. So let me see. Just gonna drive around, show off a little bit of the island. Yeah, like I said, it basically, I mean, it's a new area, but it has more jumps, but it kind of feels the same. That's why I kind of wish they would have did something like radically different. Or hopefully they make another add-on just with a bunch of streets, like nothing but races, you know, instead of like on-road ones, instead of all this off-road stuff. And there's a car I haven't took a picture of. Oh. I don't mind the small size, I guess, because I did play The Crew, and I thought that game is a little too big. I thought I'd never say something like that, but it's massive. Like, I think I drove from Detroit to Los Angeles on that game, and it took, I don't know, almost 40 minutes. Now, of course, in real life, it would take days, but driving from one point to another in a video game and taking 40 minutes, that's a huge map. Yeah, this island is pretty plain. Driving around it for fun, like the free roam stuff, isn't really, it's more about the races.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, there's a board. And they also added some new boards. Like these ones, they just give you discounts. Oh, and here's one on the bucket list. What is this? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do another race. Let's see. Tempo dash. Try to do something a little different. Back roads brawl. See, it's more of the same. I'll do tempo dash. Fast travel. But overall, so far I think it's worth the $20 or the $10 if you're a VIP member. If you really love Forza Horizon 2, you know, like I do, I definitely think it's worth it. Even though I really shouldn't have bought it because I still haven't completed Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm always on Twitter ranting about that game. It just has so many fetch quests. You know, go here, get this buffalo hide. I find that stuff annoying. I want a streamlined RPG. I don't want to just run from point A to point B. I find as I get older, I just, I'm drawn towards video games that I can just pick up and play. Like Forza or even Sunset Overdrive. You just pick it up, you can start playing. You don't have to go here. In a game like Dragon Age, I feel like you're spending most of your time walking from point A to point B. Okay, enough. That's off topic. Yeah, so they added some different weather effects to this. Like, I don't remember all this fog in the base game. I might be wrong, but in this Storm Island, your car comes off the ground more often. Like all these jumps. Like in the first race I did, a car it did like a somersault through the air after it got hit. I was like, well, that's different. Not quite burnout, but still. If you're not paying attention, you will wreck. Like that car, you almost lost control. Yeah, in my opinion, this is the best racing game of 2014. Oh. Too busy talking. Drive Club, I have that too. It looks better, and the weather effects are actually better too, because they just added a new patch. They patched in the weather effects since they weren't there day one. The game's a hot mess. But they add, the weather effects, the graphics are better on Drive Club, but this game is more enjoyable. Forza just feels, it's more satisfying. Drive Club, it almost feels like Evolution. They focus too much on the graphics. It's a beautiful game, but it doesn't have a soul. And I'm finding that's the case with most PlayStation 4 games, unfortunately. Like with Infamous Second Son, when you compare it to something like Sunset Overdrive. Of course, Infamous, it looks better, but I just think Sunset is a better, the best open world superhero game of 2014. Which is weird that I would say that about two Xbox exclusives, because for the most part people used to accuse me of being a PlayStation fanboy, and I admit that I do prefer PlayStation consoles, but just lately Sony has been dropping the ball, so I have to give it to Microsoft. And I'm gonna lose this race because I'm too busy talking. Wait a minute. I can't rewind. I'm right by the finish line. But yeah, I came in 9th. That's what happens when you're so busy talking about something.
Oh, you and me both know you're better than that. It's going to be hard for you to pull it back from there. You may be better off.
Of course I'm better than that, Dan. But, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to redo this race. Not right now, because, when I'm not too busy talking. But yeah, that was just a quick look at Forza Horizon 2, the Storm Island DLC. It's available now, $19.99. If you don't have the VIP membership for Forza, and if you do have the VIP membership, it's only $9.99. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later.